So you've heard that audio is coming to Facebook, right? Oh my gosh, like this is just so interesting. And I can't believe it's taken us this long to even start talking about this because I find some of these changes and updates to be interesting. I know I already said that. Like, let's think of another word, but let's just be honest. It's really early right now, and I wanted to sneak in this video to make sure that you knew what to be prepared for Facebook audio. So let's get right to it. Hey y'all, Crystal here today. And like I said in the beginning, I'm really excited to talk about these interesting things that are coming to Facebook. So first and foremost, I am on a news article that was released by Facebook that I'm going to link to below this video. But I wanted to just walk through some of the updates that are coming. And I'm just really excited about them. I've used Facebook for a really long time, and I have a pretty strong group there that I'm really excited about. So if you use Facebook and you want to hang out with our community, I encourage you to check out the Proffitt Podcast online community. We have over 700 podcasters in there hanging out on a regular basis, asking questions, getting feedback on their podcast, and every single week you get to share a new episode of your show. So you could always find potential listeners there. But I would love for you to come hang out with us on Facebook. So I'm going to walk through this article, and we are just going to simply talk about what is happening and how this is actually going to change. So this is really fun because it's telling you like they're just trying to get on board with the podcasting world. You can share your personal story or journey in a global conversation in any way, anytime. So even on a bad hair day without any makeup. Are they talking to me? I feel seen right now. I feel like they are just absolutely, they're watching me right now. So I love that they are kind of keeping up with the times. There's been several articles released saying that, well, Facebook is doing this in response to Clubhouse's success. And I got to agree, that's probably what they did is they saw what was happening there and they said, we're going to do this too. But I really want to jump down to what you can expect from the Facebook audio features that they're going to be rolling out. So what they've done is they are giving you the ability to create little sound bites that you can play directly in the app. So you could record something and then upload it much like you would a video or a live video and be able to keep it native on the app. That's what they're going to give you the ability to do, which I believe is a lot of fun because previously you couldn't really do this very easily and you wouldn't be able to create something with transcripts. I love transcripts. They're like coming up everywhere. You can caption videos and do really fun things. So I really am a big fan of this, especially if you have like little daily motivational tips that you want to share with your audience, or you have something fun that you're just like, oh man, I wish I could just share this, much like in an Instagram story or Facebook story kind of way, but it's just a quick soundbite. So very, very cool. So that's one thing. And then podcasts are coming to Facebook. Now, I don't know exactly how this is going to work simply because my listening habits for podcasts are pretty deep. Like they run pretty deep. Like I'm pretty loyal to the way that I consume podcast, but who knows? I'm not going to totally write this off that it's not going to work, but you can see how you'll eventually have posts about a podcast uploaded right here. So it'll be interesting. I know for me, my listening habits for a podcast are typically I turn on the app that I'm listening to and I put my phone in my pocket and I go on a run, or I start cleaning the dishes, I start folding laundry. It's usually whenever I'm doing things around the house that I'm listening to podcasts. So as long as I can still put my phone in my pocket and, the app doesn't have to be open and live, I could see it working. But if you have to have the Facebook app open, is it going to drain my battery? Like there's so many questions that I have about how it's actually going to work. And then the live audio rooms in Facebook and in Messengers. Now, this is what I would consider more to be like the clubhouse room atmosphere. It's going to be interesting. I would love this in our Facebook group where, once or twice a week, we could have, a group chat like, hey, come join us in our Proffitt Podcast online community. We're going to have a roundtable discussion about podcast artwork, right? Like, here's a great video right here if you want to know more about creating your own podcast artwork. But I think it's really cool that you could have these conversations with people inside your communities. So tell me in the comments right now, do you typically use Facebook? Is this something that you use on a regular basis? Are you like, I don't even use it, I use other platforms? Tell me in the comments below, what is your favorite social media that you use on a regular basis? So tell me in the comments. Okay, let's get back to this. So here's a few examples of what the live audio room features are going to look like. And I think they look pretty cool. Facebook does a good job at adapting to what people want. And I think it looks very similar to other apps that we've seen out there that are like this. So we'll see. It's a proven concept that those work, but I wonder how buggy it's going to be when it first releases. Again, these are all of my questions. So everything is built to work together and be accessible to all. For example, with live audio, creators will be able to turn a live conversation into a podcast for everyone to listen to later. So this is interesting. It's much like the live stream feature where it gets uploaded as a video and people can go watch the replay. I do like that feature where we could have a room inside our group and then people can listen to the conversation later. I do wonder how, it's actually just going to work. I want to see it rolled out. I don't do really well with theoreticals. So I'm like, I can't wait till this is rolled out. But I was just reading this. Additionally, we're going to offer captions on all these audio experiences to make them accessible to all. I love this. I think that transcriptions and captions have grown in popularity because it helps other people who may be hard at hearing or people that just learn in a different way. And so I love this. Yeah. So you can have the sound off or prefer to follow along with the text. You'll be able to access this universe of content on your terms. This is really cool. And then monetization opportunities. I love that they're rolling these out right from the get-go. And it says the only way this all works long-term is if creators can make money from their efforts. I think that things have started shifting this way for a while. And I really like the idea of you being able to monetize your content. So with live audio rooms launch, fans will be able to support their favorite creators and public figures through stars or to causes they care about. So this is similar to what Instagram recently rolled out with badges, where you can, support your favorite people. And I think that it's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be really cool. So they have some videos that you can go watch that I'll link to below for you to check out. But that's really all I have for you. I just wanted to share my thoughts on the Facebook audio features coming. I think they're really interesting. I've said this so many times in the video already, but I'm excited to see what they're going to do to help podcasters in the future get their content out to more people. But that's all I have for you today. So make sure that you hit the thumbs up on this video if you found it helpful. Hit the subscribe button below. That way you're notified every single week when we put out brand new content. Check out these videos right here, all about podcasting and running your online business. And as always, remember, keep it up. We all have to start somewhere.